NewGenGamers.com.
Retro.
Behold the king. The king of kings.
Oh, yeah, from Sculptured Software. We're checking out Dirt Race FX from NewGenGamers.com. This is another Raze Retro review. I'm Ron.
And I am Duck.
You're a duck.
Let's see if we can get some.
And we're
video.
Loading the video up here on our screen.
So
and
this
there
is from
it
Acclaim Entertainment Incorporated. And we'll go with one player because that's all we can have. Now this game uses the FX chip.
One of the maybe handful of titles for the Super NES that did use it.
Let's use, and now if we pick Kitty, we'll have little riders. If we pick normal, we'll have medium riders. And if we pick Pro, we'll have big riders. So let's go for normal. Now look at this kicking crew.
Wow.
Except for this guy, he looks like a Harvard scholar.
Hey, it's Spike.
Hey, Spike! Learning those things. Let's pick Nails. He looks like the stereotypical 90s guy.
Alright, we got Nails. He's chilling.
Let's see, let's do some Circuit. Nails, Circuit. Now this game is very much faking 3D. I guess it is 3D, but...
Yeah, the idea of the FX chip was to allow the SNES to have some polygon pushing power, but they're just not really textured.
No.
And they're really dumbed down, but they are 3D games. It's not like the earlier, what was it, Mode 7 graphics that Super NES games featured, which were basically just scaling and rotating.
Now this game is very fun to play. We used to play this for hours when we were kids. It supports 2-player, which is really nice, but it's much more or less it's just a racing game, as you can tell. Some of the level design gets pretty intense as you go along. You'll have different things such as dirt that you have to go through that is hard to get through. People will be hitting you left and right, which can throw you off, as you notice they're hitting into me. But that's pretty much it. As a racing game during the time, it was very good. I would say, actually, it's one of the better ones that were released for the Super Nintendo, which, I don't know how many racing games there were, but I can think of Mario Kart and what else?
Well, there wasn't a whole lot of really great ones, so...
But yeah, this is pretty much going in circles for this track. Not very interesting.
Yeah, great graphics at the time, though.
Oh yeah, this was definitely... The thing we always said was it'll never get any better than this. Never.
And it never did.
They never. This is where it is. This is the peak. Right here.
You're looking at it, folks.
That's right. If you, oh man.
If you ever play a game better than this, then you've stepped into some sort of
time warp. If you thought vector graphics were good, look at this.
This has polygon.
I mean, honestly, they're shaded too.
We're
really downgrading how great of a game it is right now.
Whoa.
Oh, we're outside.
Oh, you can just cruise out there, huh?
Yeah, let's see if we can. Go back. Look at that background now. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
That was kind of neat.
I actually want that to happen again. Look at this Matrix stuff. This is Matrix before the Matrix, people. Look at that. No.
Wow.
Anyhow, Dirt Trax FX, as you can tell, actually did push the system quite a bit.
Use that, the FX chip. What was interesting about the FX chip for the games that did support it was that it was built directly in with the cartridge and not, you know, it's the only time I can think of a piece of software having hardware built on with it, because it was basically an additional function built onto the cartridge that would let it have this extra processing power.
And as you can tell, it's running at a fine frame rate, and there's no lag whatsoever.
Yeah, it runs smooth.
Yeah, and the control is very smooth. I keep going out, but that's just because I'm kind of not paying much attention to the game. I should be. I want to see that Matrix in the game. Yeah, that's just insane.
That shows you right there, but that is truly spinning around in 3D, so that it's worth noting.
Oh yeah. So that's pretty much it for Dirt Trax FX for the Super Nintendo. I would suggest to check it out. It is a fun game. If you go back to 1994 when it came out or something like that, definitely buy it if you ever get it in a time machine and just show off to everyone.
Yeah, if you're going to check out Super Nintendo stuff, definitely check out the FX games. Star Fox was the first one to feature
Mega Man
the chip.
X 2 and 3 also used the FX chip, I think. I believe so. Is that right?
I'm not sure, but I'm gonna say yes.
Let's say it did, just for the sake of saying yes.
I don't know that it didn't.
And
so.
if you enjoy being a stereotypical 1990s guy, you know,
if you want to be Nails,
you could be Nails.
Nails is bad.
Look at that backwards hat, and look at
Mr. T.
Mr. T Rex, nonetheless, and Slade. Where did these names come from?
It's from Acclaim, and Acclaim.
They were pushing
They are
the
the
envelope.
masters of cheese, and
They definitely won this contest.
there it is.
Look at Rex.
Rex.
All right, well, check out NewGenGamers.com. Check out the other Ray's retro reviews, and get back to us. And happy arcading. I'm gonna say that.
All right.
Take care.
Behold the king. The king of kings. NewGenGamers.com